Hey everybody, so we've just decided to do an improv live because I was talking to Sanjali and we were talking about what should you do when you feel triggered. And then Sanjali offered me, an idea that she had when she feels triggered. And then I said, okay, can you teach me what you do when you feel triggered? She says that she has a good way of dealing with triggers. So I'm going to do step by step, learning from Sanjali. So Sanjali, what is the meaning of feeling triggered?
Okay. I think feeling triggered is kind of feeling annoyed, right?
Yeah, feeling what, Sanju?
And you feel you don't think about what you're doing, and you're something happened to make you feel that way.
What are you feeling inside when you're feeling triggered?
You're feeling really I think rushed, and also really
Speak a little louder.
agitated.
You're feeling agitated, so you're feeling triggered means you're feeling agitated inside. Is that what happens?
And annoyed, I guess.
Okay, you're feeling. Don't move that, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So let's move less and talk louder, okay?
Okay.
So Sanjali is saying feeling triggered means feeling agitated or annoyed. Now you're going to tell me clearly in clear steps like you told me. So what is the first step when I'm feeling triggered? What should I do?
Well, first I just
loudly.
Stop and take a couple of deep breaths.
I don't think you're loud enough though.
Should be more louder.
Yeah.
Okay. You have to take a couple of deep breaths and stop for a little bit.
Okay, let me practice that. So you feel when you're triggered, you stop and you take a couple of deep breaths. Okay, then what do you do next?
Well, after that, you want to think about what would have happened if you did what you were going to do instead of taking deep breaths, and what impact it would have made to what you're doing.
Okay, so you basically take a deep breath and you say, what could I have if I don't take a deep breath, what I would react to me.
Yeah, and what would that create if you did that?
So instead of taking deep breaths, if I reacted, what impact would that leave?
Mm-hmm.
So I think about that. Okay, got it, makes sense.
Okay, then the third step is to note that next time, to think about what else you could have done instead of that, to say the same thing you wanted to say, but in a more convincing manner, and less amplified, and also not more rushed and creating a bad impact.
Okay, so Sanjali's 3 steps to dealing with triggers. Right, Sanjali? Now sum it up for everybody really quickly. If everybody has questions, please ask. But these are Sanjali's 3 steps to dealing with triggers that she's come up with. Step number 1,
Step number 1 is to just take a couple of deep breaths and stop.
And stop. Deep breath, stop. Step number 2.
Step number 2 is to see what would have happened if you did what you were going to do and what impact it would have made.
Okay, so if you reacted, what impact that would have had. You think about that. Step number 2. Step number 3.
Okay, I forgot this one. Okay, yeah, step number 3 is to see what you